is the least thing even in the kingdom. In the world, they cannot be happy if they don't have money. In the world, they can't be happy if they don't have money. Take away all their money, they will not be happy. But in the kingdom, we have joy. Whether we have money or we don't have money. Why are we rejoicing? Whether we have money or we don't have money. Because we are sure that the money will come. Hello? In the world, they wait to have money to rejoice. If you take away all money from them, everything called money, from them, finances, some of them will commit suicide. So don't compare prosperity in the world with that of the kingdom. The definition of prosperity in the world is not the same with the kingdom. That's the problem many people in church are having. They bring the definition of prosperity in the world into the kingdom. When you tell them that they are prospering, when you tell them that God has prospered them, they say no. Where is the prosperity? Because their definition of prosperity is the same like that of the world. Prosperity is bigger than money. Are you hearing me? Prosperity is bigger than money. In the kingdom, prosperity means doing well, spirit, soul, and body. Not just having money. There are people in the world that have money, but their spirit is not doing well. Their soul is not doing well. They are on drugs. They have money, but they are on drugs. They are not having peace of mind, but they have money. The definition of prosperity in the world is not the same with that of the kingdom. What is prosperity in the kingdom? Doing well in your spirit, in your soul, and in your body. What is the definition of prosperity in the kingdom? The definition of prosperity in the kingdom is doing well in your spirit, in your soul, and in your body. If you are healthy, you are prospering. John said, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in good health. Your health is your wealth. What is the need of you having millions? And you needed millions also to treat a particular illness that has no cure. But you are treating it, but it has no cure. Doctor says it has no cure, but they are treating you. So what are they treating you of? But look at you, some of you that are seated here this morning listening to me, you have never seen hospital for the past 3 years. You are sitting here, you don't even know the road to hospital. That's prosperity. Hello? People in the church don't consider good health as prosperity anymore. You are here, you have never seen a doctor. But there are some people, they see doctor. Some people, doctor follow them around. Not them seeing doctor. Doctor follow them around. They carry bag full of medicine. They are not pharmacists too. They are not chemists, but they carry bag. Some of them, because of their illness, they can diagnose another person and treat you. They are not doctors. They have suffered many things in the hand of many doctors. But look at you. From year to year, you have not taken any drugs. That's prosperity. There are people who cannot go anywhere without MOPO, mobile police and army, following them about. But look at you, you can wake up by 12 and enter the road. You are not afraid because God's angels surround you. You are very sure of it. You have never run into the hands of the violent men. That's prosperity. What is prosperity? In this text that we read, Job 36:11, the Hebrew word for prosperity from the Paleo Hebrew, ancient Hebrew, pictogram, is a fence life or a fence house. A house that is fenced, a house that is protected. So what is prosperity? Divine protection. I'm telling you, there are people I know, they cannot walk the streets alone. They can't. They can't try it. They know it as they know themselves that if they walk the street alone without security, police, army, they will be dead the next minute. But look at you, you go to anywhere you want to go, you are not afraid. That's prosperity. So God wants you to experience this kind of prosperity every day. In the world, their definition of prosperity is money. They are not incorrect, they are incomplete. We are not saying that a Christian having money is not prosperity. No. Prosperity includes money, but that is not the only definition of prosperity. Money is just a small aspect of prosperity. There are bigger dimensions of prosperity, which we will explore in the course of our teaching throughout this month and beyond. Are you hearing me? Okay. Please, I want you to know that prosperity is a reward for service rendered unto God and humanity. Prosperity is a reward, is a benefit, is a profit for service rendered unto God and humanity. If you want to prosper, it's very simple. Render service. Do you know that prosperity is so simple that even a fool can prosper? The Bible talks about the prosperity of the fools. Prosperity is so simple that even a fool can prosper. A fool. A foolish person can prosper. If you want to prosper, render service. The quality of your service will determine the level of your prosperity. Please write it down. The quality of your service rendering will determine your level of prosperity. God is not the one that decides or determines our level of prosperity. We decide it by the quality of service we render unto him and unto humanity. If God is the one who decides the quality of our prosperity, please hear me, God will be a partial God. Why will some people have high level of prosperity and some people don't have? God is not partial. Since God is not partial, can never do things in disparity. God can never do things differently. A governor above a believer. Some people who have been around me know the quality of people in government I don't go to anybody, they come to see me. It's not that we don't brag about them. Because what you people like is show. Somebody coming to do show. Or governor coming to sit in front of the church. It doesn't impress somebody like me. What impressed me is your soul. The quality of service you render. The quality of service you render determines your level of prosperity. And listen, service is a kingdom principle and is a law that governs the universe. Ask yourself, why am I at the level I am? The answer will be, check the quality of your service. Go Monday morning, check people who are going to come to work late. Born again Christians, and when they come, they start speaking in tongues, disturbing everybody, so that they will know, nuisance, they have come. Go to office, those that will submit the report late, Christians, the one that claim they are born again. Most times we're a mess. We constitute trouble. Let's assume that what you are doing in church, the service you are really doing in church, at the end of the month, God pays you physical cash. Will you be able to stand before God that knows you in and out and demand, give me so thing? Prosperity. Your level of prosperity is determined by the quality of service you rendered. Let a Christian own something like a restaurant. He's the one that will be serving soured soup and say it has not soured. Let a Christian own a tailoring shop. He will keep somebody's clothes for 1 year. And when he comes to his shop, he starts singing, clapping hands. Because we don't understand this principle. Prayer is needed in the equation of prosperity. But prayer alone will not get the job done. God will not do for you what he has given you ability to do for yourself. God will not do it for you. When do you open your shop? When do you open your office? How diligent are you in what you do? And can I tell you, your life cannot rise above your spiritual life. Your secular life cannot rise above your spiritual life. If you are not diligent with your spiritual life as a Christian, as a believer, you will not be diligent in anything. The quality of service you render determines the quality of your prosperity. You know another thing that kills us in church? Envy. If somebody among us is being lifted and is prospering, gossip will start. As if the person has stolen your own prosperity. The person is putting 20 hours both in service to God and to humanity. Barely sleep for 4 hours. You sleep for 24 hours. And you think that God will be unjust to leave that person and bless you. How many of you know that God is the judge of the earth, not the judge of all Christians? Hello? And as the judge of the earth, he will do what is just. Why is it that when they do promotion in an office, they didn't promote a Christian, he comes to church for warfare? They say they are treating me bad because I'm a Christian. But please, let's read the Bible. There are Christians that walk in a secular environment, e.g. Joseph. Why is it that anywhere Joseph entered, he becomes the head boy? Can we talk? E.g. Daniel. Daniel walked in the most difficult environment, but he was selling. He was excelling above others. Or is it that the God of Daniel is different from your own God? Let's check the quality of our service. Stop praying in tongue and fasting, whereby you're supposed to raise the quality of your service. Prayer is not a substitute for hard work. Write it down. Prayer is not a substitute for hard work. If I implore you to work and it is time for you to work and you are praying, you will be fired. And I'm still Pastor Douglas. If I implore you to walk and it is time to walk, you are praying, you'll be fired. Are you aware that when God created man, Peter, when God created man, What's the first thing God said to man? Pray, pray, pray. Sing song. Shout hallelujah. How did Adam serve God? Adam served God through his walk. How did Adam serve God? Talk to me, church. How did Adam serve God? What was the first word God said to Adam? Be fruitful. What does it mean to be fruitful? To be fruitful means to be productive, produce results. So how will Adam be fruitful? God gave him a work to till the ground and to keep the garden. True of us. So how did Adam serve God? Through his work. Don't use prayer to substitute work. God gave man how many days to work? 6 days. And gave man how many days to fellowship with him? 1 day. Church have swapped the role. Do you know what we do? We do 7 days prayer and do 1 day work. Can I be honest with you? I have problem with Nigerian churches. So Monday morning there's prayer going on. Offices are empty. And we expect our GDP to go high. It will not go high. Oh. Government should better hear us. Many pastors will disagree with me. Oh. Most times when I look at the stupidity that we exhibit, and I call it stupidity and foolishness. We exhibit and we call it service unto the Lord. You see people leaving office, leaving school where they are teaching, leaving their business center in the morning that they're supposed to be productive. Please, I'm not against having fellowship, but go and read your Bible from the beginning. God always come to meet Adam when? In the morning. That is, cool hour of the day is in the evening. In the evening. That means Adam is done with his work. Oh, Jesus. If I say this thing the way it is in my heart, they might kill me. Religious people will kill me. You are putting 7 days morning program for people that are working. Churches have killed people's career, killed people's business. Why is it that our children are failing in exam? I follow joy, no, but I've repented of this stupidity. Some of you will be coming to church. I've closed. The only time we will spend time in church, listen to me, is that 1 day that is of the Lord, which we have decided is Sunday. So we can decide to have program Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. Monday, go and walk. It's a biblical principle. Service is a biblical principle. Too many activities in the church in the name of service unto the Lord have made brothers in the church to become lazy and broke. Anybody who does not have a work, God have called him. But we read in the Bible, all the people that God called had something to do. And that's why we're expecting the church to grow. We're expecting the church to expand. Look at the people. When they come to be employed by church will discover they are not employable. Because they are lazy. Because they thought that all the pastors in Nigeria, what they do is to sit down, drink tea, drink malt, drink meat pie. From weekend, you give them a book to type. Handwritten, type. They cannot type. They don't know how to use computer. They don't want to train themselves, but they want to be secretary to the church. Some of you are wondering why people will come to work in church after 2 weeks. I don't tell them to go. They are the ones that will fire themselves. Because ask those around me, we work till midnight. we work till midnight. What we are doing now is not showing you, but when it starts showing, you will be shocked. Some of you will be shocked that in the next 2 years, 100 books will be published in 2 years or more. We are writing. We are preaching morning, afternoon. We have lectures. We have seminars. We have so many things we are recording. We want to educate the world, not just our city, entire world. So when they come, you tell them that we are going to do recording 6 a.m. also. Because all they think that Pastor Douglas does is he sit down, he drink malt. They will go and get him fried rice and chicken. The quality of your service, please hear me. The quality of your service will determine the level of your prosperity. And also let me add this. The quality and the quantity of your service determines your level of prosperity. Please, don't use quantity to replace quality. That will lead to massive failure. When quantity is bigger than quality, that will amount to failure. Effective service stand upon these two legs: quality and quantity. Quality will beget quantity. Quality will beget quantity. Your beginning is small. It should not end small. High. Make sure that the service you are rendering unto God and humanity is quality enough and is quantitative enough. Now we are saying quality. You now begin to do little quality. No. Please, I'm begging everybody in this church, raise your quality of service. Improve on what you are doing for God and for humanity, especially your work. Your work, please hear me, your work, your secular work, I'm using that word, is a service unto God. If you are barbing, make sure that your environment is better than everybody around you. There are barbing salons around us here. But do you know there's a barbing salon that shaving is 1,500 around here. There's another barbing salon around here, shaving is 2,000. Barbing is 3,000. Let me do the math for you. If you are working in the place where barbing is 3,000, it's just behind us here. Behind us here, behind this pulpit. You are barbing in such a place, 3,000 naira. How much is minimum wage? 75. Okay. Let's assume in a day, market is bad. The barber barbs only 10 persons. How much has he made in a day? 30,000. Somebody is going to work for 30 days, for 1 month, for 70,000 naira. But somebody in 1 day has made half of the salary. Some of you should resign your job. The quality of your service. In another, I'm not going to teach this openly anymore. There are things I don't teach openly because you don't cast your pears before the swan. I don't do certain things. I used to do before. I don't waste grace. My wife now, I don't waste grace. It's not everybody that I teach. You have to qualify now for certain things. And you have to pay a price for certain. Did you read the Bible for me? Some of you that are looking at me strange. Did you go to school for me? I paid to get certain information. Buy the truth and sell it not. First, before you will not sell it, buy it. Hello? I know some of you will quote for me. Freely you receive. Freely you okay. It is free because somebody paid for it. Listen to me. We are going to talk about so many things. This is going to be a very long series. Speed in service is very important. What you do within a duration of time, the quality of it also decide your level of prosperity. That's why Bill Gates is prospering fast. He wrote a book. The book is by the speed of thought. Many Christians don't understand the law of speed and acceleration. That's why procrastination has become our name. What's supposed to be done in 1 minute will be done in 3 hours. What's supposed to be done in 3 hours will be done in 3 months. That's why you will soak a cloth, you leave it until it turns rusty. You forgot that the Bible said that God is a rewarder of those that diligently seek Him. God is not just a rewarder of those that seek Him. The Bible did not say God is a rewarder of those that seek Him. He said God is a rewarder of them that diligently. The key word is diligent. Diligent. We are going to talk about diligent in service. And I will show you scripture, what scripture says about being diligent. Can I tell you, not the devil, they do you. Now your listeners, they do you. When you see a Christian sit down like this, you know he's finished. How old are you that you have retired? Most of you have retired in life, and it ought not to be. Your brain have retired. You can't think. You can't read. Some of you think you are too old to go back to school. It's a lie from the devil. You don't stop school till you die. You don't. Some of you need to go back to school. There's nothing that stops you. Another 4 years. Whether you go or you don't go, 4 years will come and pass. Why do you go to school? To improve the quality of your life. If the quality of your life is not improved, you cannot render quality service. What you don't know, you don't know. And you can't give what you don't have. To render quality service, invest on yourself. Stop running away from mentors that are like me. That will demand that you move up. That will demand that you make progress. Stop being childish. You like going to people who will pet you, who will accommodate your laziness. You like going to a place where you sit down. Can I be honest with you? Crowd is not the definition of church. I love crowd. I'm a crowd player. But that's not the definition of church. The issue is on what is the quality of the people there. There are places I don't go. They invite me, they beg me. I'm not the preacher. They just wanted to use my presence to sell the meeting. Pastor Douglas is the less welcome Pastor Douglas. Oh, the people will shout, "Ah, man of God is here." So when people are going, they say, "Do you know that Pastor Douglas was in that meeting?" My name, to be used for anything, you have to pay for it. That's why I don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere. I don't show up in every meeting. In fact, some of the meetings I attend, we will be like 10. Go and check where you are in primary school. How many were you people? You fool the class. Fill the class and fool the class. Your teacher is looking for where to put leg. When you enter secondary school, how many? Plenty. When you enter university, how many? Year 1, plenty. By the time you are about to graduate, a class of 100 have reduced to 45. By the time you graduate, you went to go and do masters. How many? 12. By the time you want to do your doctorate, how many? You can be the only one. So the higher you go, the fewer. You like crowd. That's why certain people have to leave you. You are afraid to leave certain people. You are wondering why. Okay, Pastor, you said. I like when church members ask me question. Man of God, you said that the quality of our service, that prosperity is there's something I want to say. You told us in one of your teachings that prosperity is a reward for service rendered. Some of us, we've been serving the Lord, though. We've been serving the Lord for over 20 years now, but we have not seen the prosperity. Number one, you don't even know what prosperity is all about. You know, when you don't know about something, you can have it, and because you don't know that this is it, you will still be looking for it. How many of you know scooper? What is called scooper in the house? Scooper. You used to fetch water, small bowl. They brought somebody from the village. The auntie was shouting, "Give me the scooper." The girl had the scooper in her hand. She said, "Auntie, where is the scooper?" Enter kitchen. Was shouting, "Please, where is the scooper?" The auntie said, Come and give me the scooper." He said, "I'm going to get the scooper." "Auntie, where is the scooper?" The auntie shout, "It is in your hand." He said, "What is in my hand is what they are going." She doesn't know that what is in her hand is called scooper. Some of you are prospered, but you don't know that you are prospered. The reason is that the level you are not satisfied with it. So to increase your level of prosperity, increase the quality of your service. To increase your level of service requires that you increase in knowledge. You increase in understanding. You increase in wisdom. Many people don't know. You are prospered. Can I tell you, where you are right now is somebody's prayer point. Where you are right now. Amanda, your phone is how much? I'm not trying to. Your phone is how much? Be very honest. Your phone is how much? 300 and something thousand. Do you know there's somebody this morning, he's praying, his prayer point in a church this morning. This morning is 20,000. But if you ask Amanda, has God prospered you? Amanda will say no. I tell people, God has prospered me. See, when there's no broke people in church. It's just people that God has prospered that are not satisfied with the level of their prosperity. Hello? And God is saying to you this morning, if you want higher level, increase your quality of service. It's not God that determines or decides the quality of our or the level of our prosperity. It is we. Okay. You work for a company. Now everyone listen. You are asked to visit 20 facilities in one day. And in one day, you are able to visit 5 facilities. But there's another guy doing the same work you are doing. He visits 50 facilities. And let's assume each facility you visit is 200,000. Who will be richer? You and the guy. And the guy does not pray and you pray all the night. Why? All of you have 24 hours. What you do with your 24 hours cannot match with what he does with his own 24 hours. So who will be richer? But what if you pray in tongues? What if you do night vigil? What if you add fasting to eat? It will not change anything. So if you want more money, you have to increase your pace. Speed in service rendering is very vital in this age. We live in an age of speed. How fast can you be in delivering service? How fast? Igbo people like business. So they didn't go to school, but they like business. You know why they are making money? An Igbo man does business different from anybody. Even the white feared Igbo people. You know why? An Igbo man uses a system that he invented. It's called Igbo Dubo. And in Igbo Dubo, what your guy will be teaching you is what is called turnover. While other people are looking for big gain, an Igbo man is looking for small gain. But this is his calculation. If you are selling one product, one a day, and making 2,000 naira, an Igbo man can decide to sell 40 of that one product in one day and make 1,000 per each. At the end of the day, he's richer than you. These are the things people sitting down in church don't know. Your time is your money. Your time is your money. How can you, a Christian, you sit down and you are gossiping? They ask you what you are doing, you say we are gisting. When you wake up in the morning, you should be able to schedule your time. There is no time saving machine anywhere in the world. The only way to save time, the only way to manage time, the only way to utilize time is to schedule it. If you got no schedule for service rendering, you will be poor. There are things, over 1 million things that are in this world to distract you and to stop you. We are very poor, extremely poor in time management. The same 24 hours that you have right now is the same 24 hours that your neighbor that is living well has. And is using it very well. What do you do with your time? What's the value of your time? A man was approached. They are approaching to advertise a product. What will he do? They will put the product, he will just stand in front. They will snap him, do a video of him. That's the best. The man asks them how many hours or how many minutes will it cost to do what's the duration of the whole project? He said, including him getting up, taking flights, coming to the city. They told him the hotel would take the whole 24 hours. The man said, we will get back to you. He says, we are talking to you. He said, we will get back to you. He sat with his team. He said, give me what is my worth for 24 hours based on what I do. They came up and they told the company, just for a shoot and a picture that will not last for 30 minutes, they said you are going to pay us $125 million for the man just to stand like this. They say breakdown. The man started giving them breakdown. When I wake up, I do this in my office, and this is what it was. So if I will not do it that day, this is what it will cost. This is what it will cost. For leaving my house and my family, this is what it will cost. You give out your own time free. Even when you are not needed, you are there. Meetings that does not concern you, you carry yourself. Can I tell you honestly? If you start sitting down with yourself, you'll be more productive. Busybody is not service. Busybody is not service. How can you be a Christian fellow? They give you clothes to sew. It takes you 2 years to produce the clothes. It shows that you are not utilizing your time well. You are not using your time well. I started teaching my son something. I said, when you wake up in the morning, how many minutes will it take you to dress up? You have to break your time. When you wake up in the morning, you pray. How many minutes will you devote to that prayer? Time yourself. How many minutes will it take you to be in the bathroom? Some of you are in the bathroom singing. Only singing takes you 2 hours. You are done partying. You think you are worshiping God. The only time you worship God is in the bathroom. Wasting time. How many times will you take you to be on the mirror? You have a phone. You have a phone. Inside that phone is something called timer. Some of you have never seen it. You just bought a phone like Amanda now. You just bought a phone, 300,000, but you are not utilizing it, all the 300. Hey! Charlie? No, I don't know Charlie. It's Ghana people that know Charlie. Ufon? Eteka? Wake up, oh. Inside that phone, there are things that are inside that phone that can help your life, but you have never used it. Some of you wear this watch, but you don't keep the time. My children came. Yesterday I was angry. I told them I'm going. They said, well, do you want to buy? I told them I'm leaving. My friend was begging me. While we were driving, I told him, I said, please, just eat. You can't do any other thing. Eating. Even eating. Time yourself. You are walking. You go for break to go and eat. You take 2 hours. He said, can't I eat? Can't I eat? Might not be your boss. You are fired. Time yourself. Even in going out to play, time yourself. I do exercise every morning. I take a walk. 7 o'clock. Before 7 o'clock, I am out. Sometimes I have an appointment by 7. I will wake up by 5. I will go and do my workout, come back, take a shower, and still meet up the appointment. Start learning how to use time. Improve your quality of time. The problem is that you don't want to organize yourself. Money follows order. Write it down. Money follows order. Where there is order, money will go there. Money does not go to a place that there is chaos. Organize your life. How many minutes will it take you to dress up? I wanted to ask you a question. Peter, how many minutes does it take you to take your bath? If you start calculating it, your life will be effective and productive. You know, there are some people, I don't know, I used to do it before. You bring water, you stay at the door. I'm looking for anybody you just you touch the water, you say it's cold. They boil water until it gets cold. You go and boil it again. You are wasting gas, wasting kerosene, wasting energy, wasting time. They'll be chasing you, go and bath. You say, I forgot my towel. They give you your towel. You say, the other day, as I was going, you were coming, you pushed me. I don't tolerate that nonsense. Go and bath. I must bath inside this toilet. I must bath inside this one. In the house, there are 4 toilets. You are insisting I must bath inside just to waste time. When do you wake up in the morning? Time your sleep. Time your sleep. You sleep in the morning, you sleep in the office. Everywhere. Once you sit down. Everyone look at me. Everyone look at me. Determination is greater than witchcraft. if you determine now that you will be a high earner, a high flyer, you will be. No devil will be against you. God is always on the side of anyone who wants to succeed. God is always on the side of anyone that wants to be excellent. No devil can stand on the way of a man that has made up his mind. I'm going to improve my life. The quality of your service depends on the quality of your life. The quality of your life depends on the quality of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding you have. When you increase in knowledge and understanding, you increase in the quality of your life. When you increase the quality of your life, you increase the quality of your service. When you increase in the quality of your service, you increase your level of prosperity. Service is the pathway to prosperity. Service. Serve. Everybody claims that they are serving God, but it's not everybody that is at the same level of prosperity. Serve at higher level. Stop giving excuses. Stop complaining. Go and check in your family. The richest person in your family is the one that serves the most. You enter kitchen, the whole place is dirty. Clean it. You say it's not my day. It's not my turn. That's the correct word. It's not my turn. It's not my turn. But the moment they bring food to eat, you wash one plate. It's not your turn. You don't know you are growing yourself in laziness. You are growing yourself in laziness. It's not my turn. It's not my. That's how when you start living alone, the whole house will be full of plates unwashed. Because now it's not my turn. Habit is in what you do daily. That's what is called successful habit. Habit is in what you do daily. What do you do daily? What's the quality of what you do daily? If they are going to pay you for what you do, or if you are going to hire yourself, how will you pay yourself? Nobody decides how much you earn. Please hear me. Nobody decides how much you earn. You determine how much you earn. Nobody in this world decides how much you earn. Can I tell you? Hard work is different from diligent. Many people are working hard, but they are working hard in the wrong direction. Don't just work hard, work smart. Did you hear what I said? Don't just... You can be busy running around from morning to evening. No intelligence is applying what you are doing. You will be poor, very broke. I've seen people, they wake up very early in the morning. They come back late and the same amount. You know, and they don't have enough sense to sit down and evaluate what they are doing. Let me give you an example. There's a young guy that started a restaurant up there. The guy did what they call environmental scanning. Everybody say environmental scanning. Why the Bible tell us to be as wise as serpents? One day I will teach you the wisdom of serpents. You need it. Bible says be as wise as what? And be harmless as what? Why will the Bible tell us to be as wise as serpents? Huh? There are something about serpents. Do you know that serpent can be in your house, live with you for many years? And you will not know. The day you saw that serpent is not the day he entered. One of the things that serpent does whenever he comes to the environment is to study the environment and know where to hide. If you're always going to this side of your house, serpent will not live there. He will live on the other side. Serpent will move around, raise the head, scan the environment. It's not activity. It's not service. I will continue to say so that when I will tell you what service rendering is, you will understand it. Many people are running around, doing activity, running around, working hard in the wrong direction. Do you know what this guy did? He discovered that nobody served early morning. The guy started serving food 6 a.m. By 8:30, the food is finished. By 8 o'clock, he has gone to work, leave his workers. Food is finished. One day I was traveling, I came, but I asked him, I said, if I come by 6, can I get food? He said, yes, of course. I bought food. I got to the bus terminal. I brought out my food. People were watching. They say, where did you get this food early in the morning? I say, where I'm living. Free advert for you. But there are people who open shop from morning till evening. Food will still remain, they put it in the fridge. Never will take light, it will sour. Poor quality of service. Because they don't do environmental scanning. They don't know who are their prospective customers. They don't study. They don't engage their customers. The customer is telling you he wants MTN rice. We would like MTN rice. You still be cooking jollof rice. Can I tell you? There are some environments you will go. It's a particular tribe that make up that environment. My friend that is in UK called me and said, Pastor, please find where we can get goat meat and fish. I want you to make an arrangement. I will link you to somebody. He said, when you get the goat meat, roast it. Then look for Indomie, Nigerian Indomie. Because we'll be exporting it. He said, there's a restaurant owned by Indians. They are looking for Nigerians that will be supplying them goat meat, Nigerian goat meat. He now discovered that the whole of that place, the people that are there are all Nigerians. They speak Igbo, they speak Hausa, they speak Yoruba fluently. Nobody speaks English. Even the Indian people selling there, they speak Igbo. Then you go there, you want to be doing spaghetti, chicken a la carte, and chicken peri peri for who? For who? He said you are in London. He also told me that white people, British people, come there to come and eat. Not only the quality of service, the kind of service you render determines your level of prosperity. We serve God by serving the society. You can be speaking in tongues, clean church, and be broke. Sing in the choir and be broke. And rendering service to the Lord. You are rendering the wrong service. Can I be honest with you? You don't need to resign your job to serve God. You don't. You don't. If you understand what service is all about, you can serve God effectively in your job. Even win souls. Even the way you do your job will make people to say, where do you worship? You are going to work, your clothes is rumpled. You are the one that will come to office and start combing head. They will tell you, say, your head, please can I have the comb? You are never organized. Your office is littered with papers. There's a way you organize yourself. Your comportments, your tushness will make people ask, where is your church? That's why I talk about your quality of life. Most of you don't even know what eternal life is. The beauty of holiness, you don't know. Let's stand. Please, I'm not saying this because of anybody. And watch. The moment I started teaching about service, I'm preaching in this level. Many people stop coming to church. You know why? They were told a lie that demon is responsible for their problem. I said it's a lie. They sold a lie to people in church. Now, the moment you start teaching Christian responsibility, many people leave. You know why? They want pastor to be responsible for their life.
irresponsible Christians.
Do you know why I stop visiting people in their houses? Do you know why I hardly visit people in their houses? Because there's a nature I have. I can't keep quiet. I come to your house, everywhere is dirty. We will clean it before I leave. Don't tell me, Pastor, leave it, we will clean it. And some people don't like it. What's the quality of your life? Three days, a plate that you are using to eat have not been washed. You only wash plates when there is food.